Good evening, this is Angelina, and you're watching Liberty News Bulletin. We begin tonight in Serbia, where a second straight night of violent street clashes has left dozens injured and tensions running high after months of growing anti-government demonstrations. The unrest began last November when the roof of the Novi Sad railway station collapsed, killing 16 people. Many Serbians blamed entrenched corruption, saying the disaster was a direct result of years of negligence and cronyism. What started as student-led anti-corruption protests has now escalated into open confrontation. Late Wednesday, protests erupted again in several cities, including Belgrade, Novi Sad, and Vrbas. In Vrbas, about 160 kilometers north of the capital, witnesses say masked pro-government supporters attacked demonstrators. Within hours, the violence spread. Bottles, stones, and fireworks were exchanged between rival groups in chaotic street battles. Police report nearly 50 arrests nationwide and around 30 riot police injured. The most alarming moment came in Novi Sad, where a military police officer fired a pistol into the air outside the ruling Serbian Progressive Party headquarters. Authorities say the officer was on a security assignment and fired in a safe direction after being approached by a large group of protesters. However, footage shared online appears to show government supporters launching fireworks directly at protesters before police moved in with tear gas and stun grenades. Protest leaders accuse authorities of protecting pro-government groups while doing little to stop attacks on peaceful demonstrators. Student organizers issued a stark warning on social media, claiming, "The authorities tried to provoke a civil war last night." They have called for fresh demonstrations again tonight. President Aleksandar Vučić, who has ruled for 13 years, remains defiant. He has rejected calls for early elections, dismissing the protests as part of a foreign-backed attempt to overthrow his government. While public pressure has already forced the resignation of the Prime Minister and cabinet, Vučić still holds power with a reshuffled administration. According to United Nations human rights experts, Serbia is seeing an intensifying crackdown on dissent. Since late June, when around 140,000 people marched in Belgrade, activists say they've faced excessive police force, intimidation, and arbitrary arrests. The UN warns this pattern threatens fundamental freedoms in the country. The coming days could be critical. With fresh protests planned, both sides appear determined not to back down. Observers fear that without dialogue, Serbia could face an even deeper political crisis, and more violence in the streets. We'll continue to monitor the situation and bring you updates as they happen. I'm Angelina, and this has been your Liberty News Bulletin.